So we're gonna go to city traffic engineer comments.
Just a couple of things. I did want to touch upon the January 6th meeting. I'm not proposing cancellation, but just wanted to get your input on whether or not the commissioners wanted to have a January 6th meeting. I think in years past that has been a dark one where for whatever reason staff / the commissioners decided not to have a meeting, but that's definitely not a recommendation by staff. So I wanted to bring it up to the commissioners to see if that date is still an open date. If you guys
So between now and then, what meetings are we gonna have?
December.
You said December.
Yeah, and it's a quorum. It was, sometimes if it's the January 3rd, and, you know, the January 1st is on a Thursday, or, so, you know, it's sometimes the question is whether you can have a quorum. So if everybody's going to be here, you can have a
So
meeting.
can we talk about it at December 2nd meeting, and then we'll see when we have the other two commissioners.
Another consideration might be, just thinking about it, is that December, especially from the middle half on, tends to be in the holiday period, as well as November, and maybe it's staff not being available to prepare those staff reports. That might be a consideration.
I do feel that we've been really tough on the staff the past 6 months. How long have you been here?
9.
6 months, and we can give them a break. How, comments?
I think we should meet.
Do you think we should meet?
We have such a full work plan and it's up in June. There's no way we're going to get through it if we skip meetings. But
Commissioner Falk?
unless we have public who can come and make comment, even if we don't even have any agenda items public, but that's my own.
Okay, Commissioner Falk?
Well, that's a good question. And I do agree with you that we kind of we expect a lot of work from them, from the staffers they provided. Is there something we can do without burdening the staff? And you know, are there parts of the plan that we can discuss or and have some thoughts on? Can we be productive without burdening them for the meeting?
So you're still proposing to have a meeting?
Well,
but
I'm
not
asking the
have-
question, and so I'm, you know, kind of on the fence about it.
Right, but if you would have the meeting, is there something we can do so?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Right, okay, I'm
Not-
trying to
that's not
understand what
clear.
you're trying to,
Yeah.
right. Commissioner Perez?
I think for me, I agree with both commissioners. I think we've really been going down and doing a lot of work. I still think we have some stuff that we need to do, but I mean, I do understand that the staff has been working above and beyond things that we've been asking for. But you know, I do feel that we should, you know, if there's something that within the commission that we can do, say we can keep it.
Okay. Is there any way we can move it a week later to just break that,
To do it on the 13th, you mean?
to extend?
Well, you can,
Yeah.
but then you're just pushing the next month. the
It's
entire-
whatever-
So it's okay.
Right,
you
so
know,
whatever
you can-
works for the staff, I'm trying
Yeah.
to see how can we accommodate that you have that longer stretch between December 2nd and maybe January
6th, January 6th.
Right, but if we don't meet on the 6th, we meet on the next
13th.
Monday. And then you have a shorter time until the next February to get everything, so that's, or if there is, like the other commissioner is suggesting, that we can have the January meeting, but not requesting many action items or anything that puts the staff on, a lot on the staff's plate.
Be a
So,
light agenda.
yeah.
Agenda.
How much work is putting together the police report? Is that something that's?
That is on the police department figure. The police department, the police report that we get every week, every month, that's put together by the police department.
Right, so we don't.
So the discussion is, and sorry, just to make sure I'm right, we consider keeping December, but to the understanding with the engineers too, about not having the January?
So their suggestion is to cancel January. December has not.
No, I don't think that was a recommendation. I think John was
Right, that's
presenting it
right.
as
Yeah,
for
yeah.
discussion.
And just the reason
That's
why.
why it says suggestion.
Yeah.
Or-
So,
Consideration, for your consideration.
Yeah,
Can
usually school break goes through January, right? It's like that week, so, yeah, that's.
so I just wanted to share that one of the things that was brought up is the semi-annual transportation report. And so our target is to get that presented to council in January. Because we did it last year in January, and then the July was when we had presented with regard to the deficient road segments. So if we're trying to keep it on track with regards to January and July, for us to present that to City Council and keep this with regard to the work plan, then there would have to be, not necessarily on the 6th of January, but there would have to be some January meeting prior to when it is that we will be presenting it to council. We don't have the City Council date yet, and that will be presented at, I believe it's the 12th, but one of the upcoming meetings. And so we'll see what dates we would schedule that for, but just wanted to state that that would be, I think, from a coordination perspective, to be able to present to you what it is that we're looking at presenting to City Council. And there might be a couple of items as well that's associated with things that we're working on that were presented in July that we'd want to present to council that we would want to meet. So.
And I could, as staff, I could commit to, if the commissioners are interested in having a January meeting, I did inform the commissioners months past that based on the City Council request to present information on College, Tamarack, and Carlsbad Boulevard, I could present something to that effect to the commissioners on that January date. And since we've already prepared a council presentation, I wouldn't have to make anything from scratch. I could base it on the council presentation. If that's something that the commissioners would be interested.
We're on for January 6th.
Yeah, and it's basically the quorum, because you're four right now. One of you leaves, we don't have a quorum. So it's really, with the school out, all those things, if you can commit and we can verify it in December that there will be a quorum.
Right, and that's why I think
Yeah.
until we have everybody, and it's kind of hard to make that decision, just the four of us. So, okay, so we'll revisit this next month. Okay?
But for now, it's scheduled.
For the 6th.
Yeah, for the 6th. We have the room reserved, we have the date reserved. And I'll just plan on presenting something.
Perfect. And again, even if we don't have anything, like Commissioner Linke, just to give that forum and just, we approve the minutes and go through, maybe we get a report. Holidays are busy season for the department, the police department, so, okay. Any other?
One more, there's Sandag is thinking about lowering the railroad tracks through Carlsbad. I don't know if you guys are aware of that effort. I just wanted to pass along, there's going to be a public meeting on
November 20th?
November 20th. It's 6 to 8 p.m. at the Harding Center. I've got a handout if you guys were interested. I can give that to you.
So you guys found the $500 million to pay for it?
There's no money.
Sandag says it's feasible.
Merry Christmas.
They're gonna give to us.
Good, I love it.
Dream on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably some contact information if you have any specific questions as well.
okay, perfect. I'll put it on my calendar.
That's all I would have to report.
Okay. Traffic and mobility, T&M commissioners' comments.
I think just from what we were talking with, I think some of the residents of Carlsbad in regards to it was the action report or a report on that person, the crossing guard, said, do I need to make a motion to?
So,
or
can you convey to the police department our meeting and our public comments, and then see if they're okay with giving us a kind of some information about
The collision?
The
Yeah,
collision.
Happen with the cost.
Yeah, I can take the lead on that. I got it written in my notes. I can do some checking and
Yeah.
at least
Okay.
provide information.
Thank you.
Okay. Good, any other comments? We have no public comment. We do have a person in the back sitting there quietly. Any other comments?
Have a good Thanksgiving. We won't see you until December, so hope you have a good holiday.
Actually, Ethan is our intern from Carlsbad High.
Hi.
He's They're learning a little bit about traffic engineering. Hopefully he finds it an interesting career choice. We'd love to have some young, bright
Yeah,
minds join our
for
team.
sure. We do need younger people.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Awesome. Okay, well, with that, we can adjourn the meeting at 5:15 PM. Oh my goodness, that was
That is a record.
ready to go home.